What's up, guys? It's your boy, DJ Don from The Buzz with DJ Don and Bone Thugs Unofficial, and we have a very, very special episode tonight. I've been talking to Busy Bones Management, and he hooked me up with this really awesome guy. His name's Romalis Scott. He's an entrepreneur, owner of Veritable Club clothing brand. I'm sure he'll tell us all about it, and we'll get started. So, Romalis, welcome to The Buzz with DJ Don.
Hey, man.
So why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, like who you are and what it is that you do?
Well, I started off as an event director doing club events and parties in New Orleans, Louisiana, when I was 18 years old, and now I have my own clothing brand, my own successful clothing brand. And I started 4 or 5 months ago.
Oh, that's pretty cool. So, are you from New Orleans?
And I'm actually now located in Los Angeles. I moved to LA 2 years ago because I was the creative ambassador for Black Pyramid under Chris Brown.
Sure.
So I moved out here. Yeah.
So how's Los Angeles treating you, man? Is it much different than the city you're used to?
Oh, yeah. LA is just more opportunities. It's what you make of it. New Orleans is more like old school, laid back, low key. LA is fast paced, hype. It's always moving.
So what do you like most about Los Angeles?
About LA?
Yeah, what do you like most?
The opportunity. You can go to a grocery store and have an opportunity because you never know who you'll see. In New Orleans, there's not so much opportunity.
Right. But what is the worst thing about LA?
The worst thing? Traffic.
Traffic, yeah. I hate traffic too. So you're an entrepreneur. You work in the clothing business, and you have as part of your background, you worked with Black Pyramid with Chris Brown. Is that right?
Yes.
So how did you get into working with Chris Brown? Tell us about that.
Okay, so my great friends Dan Rue and Nick Nack Paddywhack, they started to blow up. So I'm saying We Live Baby and Dan Dancing and So Black Pyramid had a pop-up shop in New Orleans the day of Chris Brown's concert. So I went to the pop-up shop with Dan and Nick because they had to host it. So when I went to host it, I met basically the person who kind of runs a lot of the stuff. His name is Peter Paul. He kind of runs a lot of stuff for Black Pyramid. We met at the pop-up shop. We talked, and he invited me to the concert and backstage. And from there, I met Chris for the first time, and we talked for a few minutes about fashion, Black Pyramid, tattoos, similar things that we have in common. And then he just told Peter to stay in touch with me. So then Peter Paul from there just stayed in touch with me, had me come to New York, model for them, and then I told him I felt like I could be more than just a model. Like, I'm not just a model. So from there, he just put me in position to start running a few more things within that concept of clothes and stuff.
Yeah, Chris Brown, man, that's big time, man. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
But you're no longer working with Black Pyramid. You kind of have your own thing going. So why don't you tell us, kind of about your departure from Black Pyramid and what you're doing now?
Okay, so from Black Pyramid, it was more so being a creative ambassador. So I would help get influencers in the clothes. If they had a photo shoot or video shoot and needed to get the clothes to them, I would go pick out the outfits, get them the outfits. I would pick, like I said, influencers to wear. Like, okay, if I saw somebody on Instagram and I'm like, oh, she looks nice or he looks cool, I'll send it over to Peter, and then from there he'll decide and we'll send them the gear. And from there, and I got to go on tour last year on Heartbreak on the Full Moon. I was on like 5 of the dates, helping run pop-up shops. I'll go there. People will come. We'll do a raffle, give them tickets to the concert. I'll go to the concert with the 5 winners. We'll hang out. They'll get to watch front row. Just cool stuff. And then a few months ago, I just decided now it's time just to do, my own thing. Transition into working for myself, by myself. So that's all.
So you got into throwing club events, which is pretty cool. Why don't you tell us about some of the major events that you've thrown and maybe some stuff that you got coming up?
Okay, yeah. In New Orleans, I throw my event tag is OneHellOfA. So OneHellOfA. So it could be one hell of a night, one hell of a Christmas, one hell of a Thanksgiving, anything is just one hell of a. That's my event. So
That's pretty
what I would do
creative.
is, yeah, I got the idea from before I worked with Chris Brown. I was a fan of theirs. So he had a tour called One Hell of a Night years ago. So I kind of got the idea from that and just ran with it for my events and my parties in New Orleans. So my next event is my birthday party, and it's called One Hell of a Night. It's November 30th in New Orleans. It's like over 1,000 people come out. It's packed. You never know who you'll see there. And after that, it's Christmas, one hell of a Christmas, and one hell of a New Year's. It's everything. It's just one hell of a.
I'm gonna tell you
if
something.
You're in New Orleans, if you hear one hell of a, it's me.
So how old are you gonna be?
I'm gonna be 27.
Wow, and you.
Me and Britney Spears have the same birthday.
You and Britney Spears. Wow. So Britney Spears, if you are listening right now, happy birthday from us.
Happy birthday.
So, besides your clothing brand, career-wise, where do you see yourself going?
Actually, I see myself getting into real estate with my friends and trying to, more than just houses, trying to build businesses and just places for people to work at.
Sweet. So it's great to have goals, and you sound like you're very, very goal-oriented, and you're all about making money and just taking things to the next level. And I hear that you were working with Nick and Dan for a while. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Oh, Nick and Dan? Yeah, so I moved to LA 2 years ago, and about 4 months after I moved, Nick and Dan moved here too, and we got a house together. So, and that's like in the transition of them blowing up. So that was just like, I feel like we should have had a TV show. Like, it was just a crazy household. They were always busy, always making videos and skits. I would help them because we're all creatives. So we'll have meetings. We'll sit down. We'll try to see what we could do for them next, how we could get them further than just Instagram skits, which led into MTV, Wild 'N Out, a few BET things. So the BET Awards, the hosting. So it just was crazy. Like, you'll hear Dan dancing at like 4 a.m. to Nick saying we live and not knowing what's going on. But it's always just entertaining.
Sure thing. And I hear that your skills as a negotiator are like completely top notch. I understood that you've negotiated some stuff with like Chris Brown, with like Toyota, Nick and Dan, maybe a little MTV. Is that right?
Yes. It's basically more so of the behind-the-scenes type of negotiation. Like, okay, so if Nick or Dan, because managers and PRs can't do everything, but they do a lot. But, Nick or Dan couldn't answer their phone, or they were too busy, or they needed me to handle something. I'll sit there and do the emails for them. I'll talk to the people for them. They will give me permission to do so. So, like, it's basically like a team, like a friendship team.
Sweet. So tell us, about your website. It's romalisscott.com. That's ROMALISSCOTT.com. What kind of content do you have on there, and what can fans expect?
The concept on there is basically, well, to start off, it's about me, because people want to know about you. So the concept is about me, and then as you scroll down, there's links to my events. Then you have stuff about my fashion, and then you have, when I'm at my parties, I take pictures with, I wouldn't say fans, but friends, and we all take pictures. It's pictures from all my parties, of all my events, of everybody at them. It's a pretty dope website, actually. And then if you need to contact me, there's a link there to contact me, and I'll reply to all of my emails.
Cool. So I saw your website. It looks like you've been super busy. So why don't you tell us about some of the stuff that you're working on and some of the projects you got coming up?
Okay, well, right now I'm currently just working on a lot, dealing with my own personal clothing brand. The Veritable Club, it means the genuine club in French. I just dropped a lot of hoodies, shirts, hats, normal things to me as of now. But upcoming, I have a lot of sweatsuits, long suits. I have just a lot of like different items to go along to complete that. And a crazy thing about my clothing brand is it actually started with me and Dan Root. Dan was a part of the clothing brand, but you know, he's a really busy man and he has a lot of things going on. So now I just kind of do it myself. So that's one thing as of now with my clothing brand. With my events coming up, my party events in New Orleans. And me and Nick have a few things we're working on too that I can't speak on too much right now, but a few things are coming from me and Nick around January.
So people can find out about your clothing line and all of your events at your website?
Yeah, they can find out on my website, and my website also has my Instagram hyperlinks that they can click on and get straight to my Instagram.
Sure. So why don't you go ahead and shout out your website one more time. Tell us what your .com is, as well as any of your social media handles that you want fans to check out.
Okay. Well, my website is Romalis Scott, ROMALISSCOTT.com, and my Instagram and Twitter is the same thing, Romalis Scott, just ROMALISSCOTT.
Awesome. Romalis Scott, it's been amazing hanging out with you. I want to say thank you so much for coming on my show today. But before I let you go, I want to give you a chance to say thank you or shout out whoever or whatever. So go ahead.
All right, thank you first of all for letting me be on your show. And I'd like to shout out Dan Rue, Knick Knack Paddywhack, and Peter Paul from Black Pyramid, also Chris Brown.
Perfect, man, perfect. One last thing, I must ask you the question of doom. So you know that I'm a admin for the Bone Thugs fan club. I do a lot of work with Busy Bone and the different members of Bone Thugs and Harmony. And you know that Carbon Monoxide was just released by the legendary Busy Bone, right?
I did not know that.
So Carbon Monoxide, Busy Bone, it's an amazing album. Make sure you go cop Carbon Monoxide by Busy Bone. Like I said, it's an amazing CD. All 15 tracks are awesome. What is your favorite song by Bone Thugs and Harmony?
My favorite song by Bone Thugs and Harmony. Actually, I don't know that I have an exact favorite song by Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Oh, yeah?
What's your favorite song by Bone Thugs and Harmony?
Well, I kind of like Breakdown with Mariah Carey, No Surrender, For the Love of Money, Mr. Ouija. The Crossroads is cool.
What about Crossroads? Do you like Crossroads?
Yeah, Crossroads is definitely cool. It's on the top of my list there. I like the new, like I was telling you a minute ago, I like the new Busy Bone solo album, Carbon Monoxide. So make sure you guys check that out everywhere. Do that tonight. Go to your Spotify, go to your Apple Music, wherever you get your music from, Romalis, and spend, a half an hour listening to the new Carbon Monoxide.
Yeah, I'll definitely have to check that out. And y'all need to check that out too, definitely.
Sure. So, Romalis, it's been amazing. Thank you so much for doing my show. And we'll talk to you again real soon, okay, bud?
I'm Romalis Scott, and you're listening to The Buzz with DJ Don.
Yo, what's going on? This is Busy Bone from Bone Thugs and Harmony, and y'all are paying attention to the Bone Thugs and Harmony unofficial fan group fan page. Check out my newest interview. It should be posted.
I let everyone who loves Bone know. Oh no, I'm drying out right now. And I let them know, just so they could see it. And if I felt like drink held me back, I would tell people, hey, it's holding me back, you guys, and that's what was going on at the time. think that made other people say, you know what, if Busy can stop, so the fuck can I.